Hello, I'm Archerfield. Archibald! Archibald, cut!
You can volunteer for the United Nations.
They're a bunch of cunts, left-wing cunts, those fucking UN cunts.
No.
I wouldn't fucking volunteer. I'd do nothing for them. You know the honest truth is, the rates of prostitution, the rates of everything goes up when the UN moves in. They're a bunch of fucking cunts.
That's
with
why
a
I'm going there. Maybe that's why I'm going.
I'm saying to you, seriously, right?
Yeah.
I'm looking for a charity,
I
right?
know that happens. That's been documented.
Some cunts that never earn so much.
Because they earn so much and they just use the local population.
We can't blame them. I mean, the wife's fucking whinging always. But look, seriously, right? I tell you the truth. I am looking for a good charity.
Go on.
No, I am. I am looking at something to do for charity, right?
Yeah.
Right? I don't mind putting a bit into you. Like even, okay, so it was $50 a week.
Yeah.
Would that help or not? $150 a week.
Yeah.
Would that help?
Yeah. 150. 150 a week. That's 7,500, 10,000. Yeah.
Would that help or not? The problem is, if we gave money, would we have any control in your life? We'd want to buy a bit of control in your life to tell you to do things,
Well, the problem is that,
You understand that, don't you?
And let's put it this way, but the money in would be something like, let's suppose the maximum, what would be the, let's suppose, even 100 a week, right?
Yeah.
That's 15,000 a year.
Yeah.
So in 10 years, say,
Yeah.
what's that?
150.
End of 50. And what's the end coming out? Well,
What?
possibly $1 million to $2 million.
Sure.
So you say, well, it's sort of, like I said something like this to Alex. His father was losing their pension,
Yes.
because he had this unit at
Yes.
Perugian Beach.
Sure.
And anyway, he sold it. His father sold it there. But I said, well, look, Alex. I said, why don't you? He's going to give it to you. Why don't you take it? Put it transfer to your name, and then you pay your dad, 300 a week.
And what do you say to that?
What for? But I'm going to get it anyway.
It's the wrong approach.
I said, well, it's sort of mean, isn't it? They're sort of saying, they don't give a shit as to why it's ours. Why is that house ours? That house is ours when you die, you don't need the money. But why do they want the money now? Why do they put that pressure on? What do you think about it?
But I think, honestly, I tell you the truth, right? Honestly, I'll be honest with you, okay? Be honest, completely honest with you, right? I've seen Asians, I've seen Australians, I've seen all sorts of things, right? Realistically, look, there's many things where I could complain about you,
Yeah.
right? You weren't perfect, right? But in all honesty, I'm talking honestly, right? You tried your best. You honestly tried your best. You know what I mean? You really did try your best. You did help. I got nothing to complain about. I can't see why the kids can't throw a bit in. What do you think? No, what do you think realistically? Okay.
See what happens.
No, but I'm saying, so say $50 each a week, okay? Okay, so 100 might be a bit much, okay? Like.
Why didn't I? Well, I look at them. Look. Why didn't I chuck in? Well, I had a theory when Andrew was going. Was struggling. Me and my sister was complaining about this. Nobody helped her. I said, "Listen, Zena." I said, "Well, it's too late now, but let's me and you help Andrew." So we did.
Sure.
We gave him some money, and that helped him a bit. It doesn't seem much now, but it was a lot of
It
money.
helped a lot at the time.
Yeah,
I will
it was
tell
a
you
lot.
this: when you've been poor,
Yeah.
I tell you what, I've been so fucking poor. You have no idea how poor I've been. I've been so poor. I had to jump on a train without a ticket. I used to go to work without a ticket. So poor.
Yeah.
You know that? I've been poor.
Well, I have too. When we were kids.
You know.
It's bad. It's not good.
But
feeling.
it helps. Okay, now you can say, well, okay, it's a little bit of money. I think we could throw a bit in.
Actually, this
What?
will never happen. But you could sort of. It could be. It should be on a.
Hey fuckers, ArchieLuxury channel. And today I want to talk about new stars in 2017. I got new stars, and I've given up with some of these nasty fuckers that I've used this year. I'm gonna have new stars. My old man's a bit short of a quid, $1 million divorce, and he's kicking around ideas to find, and I'm gonna be paying him to give advice on the ArchieLuxury channel. New stars in 2017, fuckers. New stars in 2017. Forget sponsoring some young 20-something fucking would-be if they could be. I'm going to sponsor the old man to give serious, good, aged advice, fuckers. Tell me what you think of that, you lousy fuckers.
We specialize here in pre-owned Rolex watches. Rolex watch is a very special timepiece, and we always do the servicing exactly as factory specifications. We buy a pre-owned piece and we put it into brand new condition. We have Rolex certified technicians working on that. We completely disassemble the piece. We adjust and polish and change every single part of the watch.
You have to have certified watchmakers that know what they're doing. If you have an expensive car, you're just not going to bring it to any mechanic that doesn't know what they're doing.
You spend $5,000, it's like if you put money in the safe deposit box. And 1 or 2 years from now, you will keep having your $5,000. We have to spend a lot of money to get all this equipment together, but makes me feel I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. It's not a question of money, it's my passion.
Jewelers on time, simply the best.